few kilometers from Europe, Morocco is a country that has been blessed by nature. There is plenty of sunshine most of the year. Its climates have shaped a variety of different landscapes, from the northern Mediterranean to the southern desert, through the Atlas Mountains and the Great Plains of the center. At the crossroads of seas and continents, it boasts about 3,500 kilometers of coastline on the Mediterranean and the Atlantic. All these features have given Morocco's regions great natural resources and have shaped it into an agricultural country. With 9 million hectares of farmed land, agriculture accounts for about 19% of GDP and around 70% of jobs in the rural areas. Each territory in the kingdom, with its own unique characteristics, extracts from the land the very best it has to offer, while treating it with respect to bequeath it to future generations. No wonder Moroccan soil generates such high-quality products given these conditions. Their appearance is flawless, their taste is unrivaled, balanced and wholesome. Their reputation is very well established among consumers around the world. Nature's generosity is not the only secret to the excellence of Moroccan products. They also owe their excellence to the age-old know-how of farmers who've passed on from generation to generation respect for the land and love of good products. While Moroccan agriculture has held on to this passion, it is also deeply rooted in the 21st century and has successfully embraced the most modern technologies. This momentum makes it possible for Morocco to offer premium, tasty, and authentic products to consumers around the world. The entire production chain is designed to meet the most stringent international standards in terms of quality, traceability, safety, and durability. This is the case for outdoor farming, or in greenhouses, harvesting, processing, packaging, storage, research. Many controls are strictly carried out through this chain by Morocco Foodex and the regulatory authorities to improve production. As for logistics, which transport fresh or processed Moroccan products to major international markets, it benefits from first-rate facilities and infrastructure, the road network, the 15 international airports, ports, including the large port of Tanger Med, one of the largest on the continent. Its proximity to Spain is a major asset for agricultural exports to Europe. Moroccan agriculture is also characterized by its great diversity. Citrus fruits are the flagship product of Moroccan exports, with around 600,000 tons that go to Russia, Europe, the Gulf countries, North America, and Africa. This ranks Morocco as the world's 8th largest exporter of citrus fruits. Fruits resulting from age-old farming and the most modern technologies, Morocco's citrus fruits are top quality, reliable, and very competitive on the markets. Juicy, colorful, and perfectly balanced in flavor, they are also excellent for your health. Tomatoes are also soaked in Morocco's sunshine. Round, long, in trusses, cherry, cocktail, red or colored. Moroccan tomatoes are an exceptional product. Morocco is the 4th largest exporter worldwide, with a volume of about 550,000 tons, and is the #1 supplier, outside Europe, of the European Union. They offer an intense and well-balanced taste. Tomatoes benefit from the traditional know-how of the farmers who use state-of-the-art techniques to offer a high-quality product that meets the expectations of consumers and meets the most stringent international standards. With its Atlantic and Mediterranean coasts, Morocco boasts one of the world's largest fishing resources. Pelagics, whitefish, cephalopods, crustaceans, and shellfish are exported as fresh products or processed in canning or freezing plants that meet the most stringent quality and safety standards. Morocco is the world's leading exporter of sardines, a sector that places great emphasis on the sustainable management of resources. Soft fruits are booming in Morocco, around 81,000 tons fresh and 72,000 tons frozen, for a total export volume of red fruits at about 150,000 tons of strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries are exported to Europe, the Gulf countries, and Asia. The sector uses the most modern production techniques, and most of the exports and packaging plants are certified. Moroccan red fruits are perfectly textured, delicious, and healthy, and fulfill all international standards in terms of quality, traceability, and safety. These are products with a bright future. The olive tree is part of Moroccan culture, and it has shaped its landscapes. It is used to produce table olives, of which Morocco is the world's third largest exporter. With an elongated and rounded shape, Moroccan olives have a texture that withstands industrial shocks. Morocco's olive trees also produce an oil with a high polyphenol content, which has multiple health benefits. It is a very high-quality oil, with a beautiful golden smooth color and a fruity taste. A real mouth-watering experience. It is exported to the United States, the Gulf countries, and the European Union, of which Morocco is the second supplier outside Europe. A land of agriculture, Morocco grows many fresh products, some of which are processed in production units. Cereals, pulses, vegetables, fruits, citrus fruits, oilseeds, and local products. Exports of these processed agricultural products have reached around 500,000 tons. Morocco ranks first worldwide for its argan oil exports, produced by women's cooperatives. Derived from the kernels of the argan tree, a tree endemic to Morocco, this oil can be used for cosmetic purposes, with exceptional virtues for the skin, or as a cooking oil with a delicate hazelnut flavor. It is a product of excellence from the Moroccan soil, inscribed on UNESCO's list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. With its dry, hot summers and cool winters, Morocco is the land of choice for vineyards. Numerous varieties of table grapes are planted here. Their main assets are quality and early ripening. Moroccan table grapes are harvested from the end of May, which opens the doors for many markets, especially in Europe and Africa. It is a rarely known fact that Morocco is the world's leading producer and exporter of capers. Almost all this condiment's production is exported, either in bulk mainly to Europe where it is repackaged, or after processing in industrial units in Morocco. Avocados are also booming. This tropical fruit has adapted perfectly to Moroccan climate conditions. About 30,000 tons are exported each year, mainly to Europe and the Gulf countries, where they are highly appreciated by consumers. The use of the latest technologies guarantees a reliable product with an irreproachable taste, while respecting eco-responsible standards. In recent years, sustainability has emerged as a basic principle for the development of Moroccan agriculture. Numerous measures have been introduced to promote and encourage eco-responsible agriculture. For instance, in order to save water, in 12 years, Morocco has increased more than fourfold the areas equipped with drip irrigation. Measures to adapt to climate change have been taken. Agriculture has also begun its 2.0 revolution with the introduction of innovative technologies. These technologies make it possible to optimize production, but also to guarantee better traceability and to better control environmental impact. Morocco is the most efficient country in the Mediterranean in terms of rational use of agricultural inputs. A lot of research is being carried out in this field. Natural pesticides such as hornets are used for greenhouse crops to replace chemical pesticides. And sanitary airlocks are deployed at the entrance to certain greenhouses to protect production. Moroccan agriculture also boasts a much smaller carbon footprint than its competitors. Because of the climate, there is no need to heat greenhouses, and priority is given to renewable energy. Morocco Foodex is actively involved in all these measures and supports the adaptation of farmers to sustainability. The institution has not been left behind since it has already digitized its own technical control activities, allowing it to transform 3.5 million pages of paper documents into electronic format each year. Morocco Foodex is involved in all steps of the value chain for the export of food and fishery products. Morocco Foodex is working alongside producers to advise them in their adoption of best practices. Every year, the agency carries out more than 140,000 quality control operations for processed agricultural products, fresh fruits and vegetables, and seafood. These operations involve about 1,400 production, packaging, and storage facilities and about 2,000 exporters. These controls ensure that Morocco Foodex maintains a high level of vigilance and responsiveness with regard to compliance with international quality standards for facilities and processes. The digitalization of controls with the implementation of Easy Food Export in early 2020 has simplified, facilitated, and accelerated export procedures. It provides Morocco Foodex with a statistical database of exports in quasi-real time. This daily work carried out by Morocco Foodex is the guarantee of quality, traceability, and reliability of products made in Morocco. This makes them more competitive on the markets. This is particularly important given that food exports are growing. Their value has doubled in the past decade, reaching an amount of more than 62 billion dirhams, which represents 22% of Morocco's total exports. These excellent results allow Morocco to post a surplus agri-food balance. Products made in Morocco are a whole set. A delicate balance between sunshine, local produce, age-old expertise, modern technologies, cutting-edge infrastructure, dynamic players, and a constant drive for excellence. It is this balance that makes products from the Moroccan soil unique in the world. But their main quality is simply their authentic taste that makes Morocco the kingdom of taste.